Basically, I don't know if you know how celebrity culture works, but when a celebrity puts on film, when celebrities do anything, it influences others. So my goal is to get as many celebrities as possible to rap tefillin and to influence as many of them as possible. I rap a few hundred of them every week, and then hopefully through my content, it inspires thousands of others to rap.
Put on tefillin.
So I had a few questions for you.
Sure.
You rap tefillin today,
Of course.
and you rap every day?
Sure.
It's amazing. What does tefillin mean to you?
Tefillin is a connection, heart and mind. When you put it on, also you feel a certain connection through your heart, and building a bridge also between your mind and your heart, which is something that's sometimes we think they're very close. So when we put them on and we think, and we actually go through the prayers, and God made it that there's a certain connection between the heart and the mind. And it's not just by chance that it's that way, because we put it on, also we put on the weaker hand, we put it on the shalrosh, and we connect. That's the antennas, so to speak, the Wi-Fi, the spiritual Wi-Fi that we have.
Wow. So it's a meaningful mitzvah to you, right?
Very much so. Very much so.
I had a
Now
question.
I just celebrated my son's bar mitzvah.
Oh wow.
So we went out and we bought him the best pair of tefillin I can get.
I love that.
And when I pray with him every single morning, I have the zechut to pray with him. His name is Natan. And to see him now putting it, the next generation putting it on with simcha, with happiness and joy, that gives me a lot more joy. Go ahead. I know you have a lot of questions. Go
I
ahead.
just had the switch actually this month to buy 100 pairs of tefillin for IDF soldiers that never had the chance to own their own tefillin.
Tremendous.
Raised $100,000 to buy 100 high quality pairs of tefillin. Now we have 100, another 100.
I know there was a shortage of tefillin now.
There is, yeah.
Because so many people like you are buying.
Thank God, yeah. I have a whole team in Israel that sources tefillin.
It's amazing.
So basically I had a question for you.
Sure.
My question is, have you ever shared this beautiful mitzvah with another? Have you ever rapped tefillin with another Jew?
Yes.
Can we hear the story?
This was years ago. I was taking care of two brothers that have muscular dystrophy. And it was amazing. The older brother, Bensi, alav shalom, he passed away. And he was very hard for him to sleep at because he couldn't move well. He had muscular dystrophy. But the one thing that he really wanted to do was always put on tefillin on time. And he always used to ask me, he said, please, can you put me on tefillin? And I saw you talk about a warrior, you talk about courage through the pain and through everything, every single morning of his life. He lived till 22, I think, 22 years old. When the doctor said he would live till 17, 18, he pushed himself. But every single day, I talk to myself, I say I take it for granted, getting up and going to synagogue and walking in health.
Of course.
What is zechut to put it on? But then to put it on for him took so much longer to get him into the chair. But what simcha, what joy, what happiness. And he taught me a lesson. Never take for granted what you have, and understand that putting on tefillin is something that should be not just an obligation every morning. It should be your desire to jump in.
I love that.
To do it.
I really love that.
Yaakov, call me Yaakov. I better put it on time, please. I'm like, Bensi, it's gonna take a while to get you out of the bed and to put. No, I want to put it on time. And he taught me a lesson. I try to think about it every now and then. And thank you for reminding me of the story, because this happened years ago.
Thank you for sharing it to the world.
Put on tefillin. Connect through the spiritual Wi-Fi, the heart and the mind. To connect spiritual. God gave us these phylacteries to connect. And do it with joy. Do it with happiness. Because that's what life's about. B'simcha u'b'tuv levav.
Amen. So I have one last, not
Sure.
a question, but a challenge.
Sure.
Are you ready for a challenge?
You know what? I never say I'm ready for a challenge, because the challenge, I might not call it a challenge. So when you call it a challenge, it might not be a challenge. So let me hear what it is, and then we can discuss.
So I basically challenged every single person that performed tonight to go and try this week to share this beautiful mitzvah of tefillin. Wrap tefillin with another Jew. Have in mind Israel. Pray with them. Give them this chus. We have a chus. We were born, thank God, to an Orthodox Jewish family. We get to do this beautiful mitzvah every day. But there's millions of Jews out there that don't have the opportunity. They don't even know what tefillin is. When you're in a gas station, when you're on the road, when you stop somewhere, when you're in Walmart, when you're anywhere, try to find one Jew. Try one Jew this week to wrap the phone with them and get a picture and send it back.
You know what? Sometimes it's, first of all, that is a challenge because depending where you are, depends on where you are in life and how
Where do you live?
run your day. I'm in Deal.
I bet there's a Jew in Deal that didn't wrap the phone.
You know what? There's a big Chabad on the shore that they do that, but a lot of
But I'm
times
sure they need help, no?
it's not just tefillin. It's not just teaching them how to put on tefillin. They have to get sometimes to first base and to have unconditional love in the air that they can feel that they want to be a part of the congregation. And once they're part of the congregation, then you put on tefillin.
So how would you suggest we do
Sometimes
before
put
that?
on. You know what? They're doing a great job there. We are doing it through music. We're doing it through,
I love that.
through being a good person, through being a loving person, and to smile to them and to bring them closer. And now, there's no better time than now. And I saw in Israel as well. And there are many organizations that are doing it. There's no better time to have to love each other, no matter where we're from, and to show them love. And once you show them love, they'll want to put on tefillin. When you try to, sometimes depends. Sometimes Jews just want to come in, and you're right.
Yeah.
So it's a building block of.
So I always thought, personally, I wrapped the phone with, thank God, a lot of people. I always thought this was the Walsh Rebbe's approach, that you first do the easiest mitzvah possible and you move from there. You want to get them, basically it's like a clickbait, if you know what I mean. By YouTube, there's like, it shows you like the first couple of seconds of the video before you click on it, it gets you hooked. So how do you do that by mitzvahs? We do the easiest mitzvah possible, which tefillin takes 30 seconds to put on and take off. Say Shema. It's like the clickbait into Judaism. They put on tefillin, they feel alive again.
Not about teaching them what Shema is, first of all.
Obviously, when you put on the tefillin, you say Shema in Hebrew, and then you also say it in English. I try to say, whenever I have time, I try to say, explain them what Shema is, why we say it every day. Yeah.
Shema also, that I told you, there's millions of kids, Tzvika, millions of kids that don't know what Shema is.
Right. That's so true.
Tefillin is something, of course, if you could put it on them, there's no question, but they don't know what Shema is.
I actually
have no idea what it is.
I started a few weeks ago for people that don't have time to put on tefillin. Let's say someone on the street, hey, I don't have time, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, give me 10 seconds. Let's just say Shema. We say Shema with them without putting on tefillin. I don't know too many people that do that. I just started doing that with people.
That's also good. That's also good. But you're right. We should have just been.
You gotta start somewhere.
I just went to
100%. Are you joining my challenge?
Okay, now I'm on the spot.
I'm really good at putting people on the spot. It's one of my specialties.
I can try.
He does it on video too.
Yeah, 100%. Everything I do.
He makes sure he records it.
Yeah,
that's right.
You record your answers.
Although everything is recorded.
100%.
Yeah, but
there's just a reminder that God's recording it.
Yeah, I'll try.
You don't need a promise. Obviously, it's all in God's hands. But you just need to put in your effort. We just need to give our shot list. Everything in life. We can't make stuff happen. God makes everything happen. Remember I told you, I asked you, did you produce this event? You said, I didn't produce it. God produced it. I just helped him with it, right? Same thing by this. You're not the one wrapping the phone with the person. You're not the one finding him. No, God's going to find him. God's going to give you the opportunity. Are you going to grab that opportunity? That's my question.
We got to grab it. Mila, Hashem, and Lai, we got to grab it.
So you guys are both taking on my challenge,
We got to
right?
grab it. We got to grab it.
You're grabbing my opportunity?
I'm going to try.
You don't need a promise. You can't promise. Only God can make it happen.
I never promise. I say, believe that they're unreal.
Yeah, I love that.
Which means without a vow, there's no promise.
I love that.
But we have to all try to bring Jews under the umbrella of spirituality.
Amen.
To bring them in, to do it with joy.
Amen.